we're holding hands over
very
here.
excited about the
'cause
holiday craft.
It is frosty cold outside, so the best thing to do is snuggle up with your favorite crafter.
Craft, I love that.
Light the candles and set the mood.
Oh, there you go.
You guys
Even
wanna be
if they're
alone for a
battery
little while, or-
operated.
Keep walking away. Keep walking away.
Could you go get something to eat for us? Not for you.
Absolutely. What would you like?
I don't know. I'm hungry. I skipped breakfast on my way here. I was so excited.
Kay Hildy, everyone.
Yeah, I was
She's
gonna
here.
say, Kay Hildy is back. I don't know what
she's hungry.
I don't know what we're gonna do right now.
I
but
don't either.
We're about to find out and make some magical
I know.
moments.
We are, yes. That, okay, I didn't come up with a cute name. Let's see. Frosted Frames Candle Holder. That's as good as I got on the way here.
You have to snort too.
I
when you
do
say it?
snort. I do. Yeah, I do. That
Yep.
always adds that
Let's
extra.
try it, Larson. Let's hear you say it.
Frosted framed candle holder.
There you go.
But you
You forgot you should have your bison hats on for that. Very fun
This
little
is
craft,
cute.
isn't that? It's very nostalgic looking. I said I do think mine it might be held together with hot glue and prayer right now because it's a little precarious. But I will give you the ins and outs like I do. I'll let you know
Yes.
what went well and what went.
What
What
not
the
to
heck?
do? Okay.
What,
Yeah.
what to change?
Right? So
I'm gonna change
we'll come-
sceneries.
Yeah, thank you. And that's you can change scenery. That's fun. So what I started with was a trip to the dollar store.
Your favorite store?
Yes.
One of your favorite stores.
And how much did I pay for this?
$1.
Yes, very good. So if you see, they're just now this. When I went this trip, they only had these gold ones. Sometimes they have silver. You know, you could try different colored ones or different sizes too.
Yeah.
Because this, honestly, the 5x7s, that got big.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
do the math in my head beforehand. And I decided, let's see what it's like to spray paint one. So I spray painted that with just some
Good
little
old
red spray paint. Remember to be well ventilated. Otherwise, you'll get a little buzzy headache from
Yes.
that. So I did that in the garage. And then I'll have to tell you, once there's a couple nitpicky little things about this one. So you have your frame. You take out those happy people that we're not related to, that look like they're having a good time. But you do keep the glass in, right?
Plastic, whatever it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is real glass. This is plastic. But now we want to get the little silhouettes. Okay, wait a second. Back it up. If you just wanted to do beep, rewind. If you just wanted to do the frame with snow, or just the frame, that's fun.
Yeah.
But of course, we want to take it to the holiday next level. So I've decided to add those little silhouettes to give it more of that. I'm going to use nostalgic again, the nostalgic look. So what I did was I went to my computer and I looked for holiday. And if you enter in search holiday silhouettes, put silhouettes because then they'll come already silhouetted black. So I and I measured about 5 inches because that's what it is across. Now there's a couple ways to do this. So if you notice here, I printed out stuff. Now you can cut that out just with a scissor, but you would have a white background.
Right.
And so if you put this in the frame, when you look through the other side, through there, it would show white. Is that bad? Not necessarily.
Okay.
But I wanted it to really keep that silhouette look. So what I did was, there you go. Thank you.
Here you go, ma'am.
Thank you, lovely assistant.
I'll practice my.
And I took that and put it with the black, kind of a take. It's just a little heavier, and it's a little smoother than construction paper. You know how kids' construction paper has a little fuzz to it? I prefer the smoother. So if I come to your house, I want to see the smoother, okay?
Okay.
But it doesn't, Anyway, so there, you would start like that and get a good scissor, one that's not full of glue like mine are at home. Had to go buy a new scissor. And so when you start cutting, and you don't have to be too picky because it's going to be pretty forgiving, right? So you'll end up with,
Nice.
It kind
right? Now,
Wow, you did that with us.
Well-
I'm gonna finish this one for you.
right? Because look at here. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Another cameraman. Okay, there. Because that little stuff, unless you're Edward Scissorhands, I don't think you're getting in there. So I introduce to you the X-Acto knife. This is where we do not let children play with this. This thing is,
Sharp.
it is a weapon. It's a craft weapon, not a tool, I tell you. So get something like a cutting board or a piece of tag board underneath. Do that, otherwise you will. It's sharp.
Okay.
And that's how you can get that little detail. Let me see if I can is it on there? Yeah, if you see here, guys, you can see there that a little bit of that is showing through. And that is kind of fun to have that extra detail.
Yeah, it is.
But-
Looks great.
Now you could do all four sides the same, just all trees. I decided to do, I have a little nativity scene. Excuse me, sister.
I'm cutting.
You're cutting. And then I have, what's that, a church scene,
Yeah.
Yep.
snowman.
Nice. Then the tree.
And then I'm going to show you how we're going to flock that one.
Ah, okay.
And then as long as we're here, I'm out of sequence, I think, but the candles, okay. We are using hot glue and snow and paint. Guess what that all has in common?
Flammable.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. Yes, like, it all has in common the demise of your home if you add flame to it. So do not use a real candle. All right, we want to use these lovely things they invented now, the battery candles. They're awesome, and they look like they flicker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
there's some
looks
really good ones out there.
Right, and this one I got at Target, but this one I got at the dollar store.
Nice.
So, and plus they're just fun for all year round. You can
Yeah.
use those. All right, ooh, sorry. So the precarious.
Aw,
There's
look
the
at that one
picture
lit
you
up.
had back on.
Yeah, there it is
nice.
at night.
Really nice.
Real quick then, I want to show the little helpful hint about this was, okay, this took me a bit. I'd like to say it just magically came together, but no, there was some, what the heck? Because I had to undo mine. Because what I did was, if you hold that one, Chris.
Okay.
So if you see, you could glue it here where you're coming in a little bit. And, or well, I did that, but guess what? If you're an engineer, you know right away that the math's not going to work for adding them.
Right.
But I'm not an engineer. My son is, and I didn't call him about this. So what you want to do is just kind of hold it up and test it before you glue it.
Okay.
Otherwise, you have to unglue it, which is
Pain.
possible. So what
So
you
what
do,
you're saying is you want to hold the ball forward to make sure that it fits,
right?
or what?
If you have a friend.
Right.
I did not have a friend, but yeah, and so because can you see if I put it in here, then you get that weird lip.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, I know it's hard to see on the camera. So what we end up doing is we'll put that little bugger down, and Chris, you hold that. So we end up put a bead, and it's okay not to be a little messy,
Okay.
but see that little line right,
Yeah.
that flat spot? Now, some frames will have a bevel, some won't. There's another word for you, bevel.
Bevel. That was impressive.
Thank you. And this is what we call laying a bead of glue. I don't know, I think I just made that up. But from now on, that's what we're going to call it. All over. There's bloggers right now using that new term. Okay, perfect. We can't wait for too long because it hardens.
Sorry.
No.
I was trying to be
You
perfect.
did it really. I know you are much more perfect than Kate. All right, so now you want to get it at a 90-degree angle there. And you have a little wiggle room to get it in there. And then you just want to hold it for, it's like
Till it
Wow.
dries?
a day or two.
Okay.
It's like 30 seconds. Seriously.
Oh, for real?
Right. It just hardens
It's hot
it.
glue gun. It's
It's
fast.
It's fast.
Speedy.
It's a hot, speedy glue gun.
Well, I should have known with all the crafts that
Yeah.
I do. So.
Look at that. Oh,
And that's good?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, nice.
But it's precarious. That's my word for today. Precarious.
And you're on fire.
Yeah. So
Precarious. What was the other one? Beetle.
a
Laying
beetle.
seed?
Beetle. Okay, I forgot. I might be on fire, but I'm also out of order. I would have put this in there. And you would want to glue that on first before you do this busy work.
Okay.
What you want to use is get a spray adhesive,
Okay.
because otherwise glue's going to show. Just lay it down again, ventilate, ventilate, ventilate. Stay away from fire. And then you just give it a quick little shot, psh, psh, and it,
And then,
Yeah.
Okay.
And then slap it on.
yeah, you hardly need any, right? And then you continue.
Hand me that snow.
Yep, let's do the snow here before we go.
I'm going to give you a memorable moment right now. Leslie.
Yeah. If you guys had your bison
would
hat,
make the
if you
day
had your
interesting.
bison hats on right now with
Ooh, I
a
like
little bit of
this.
snow on your bison hat, would be festive.
That
All right.
would be festive, actually. Can I do this? I'll let you do one.
You do
and
the
I
snow.
one.
You do the snow, Chris.
I don't know how you guys are gonna. You got to come.
He's
Heads
just
up,
gonna do
Christy.
it.
Okay. Okay.
Whoa, whoa.
And now I was going to say that might be a lot. We're in a blizzard. We're in a blizzard area on this side of the. The good news
So
is
do
you
you-
can wipe it off.
But yeah, you could actually.
But here, let's try it on this, Chris.
Do you stand
Christine.
further away?
Yep. He didn't.
Oh,
Did you
be
see how he
careful.
didn't stop and say, "Hey, Kay, could you give me directions?" He didn't do that, did he?
He didn't ask for directions.
He just
I'll
blow
frost
and
it.
yeah,
I'll
Fire
frost
and
it.
aim
yeah,
later.
farther away even, just real gentle
Ooh,
there.
Nice.
Ah.
And now I would add like a little
Frosty.
deeper on the actual frame, like here on the side, the seams, because then
like
it covers
that.
up any glue. And you can just go through your house and spray.
Wow.
You know, that's fun to use on your windows.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to need that on your windows after
No,
yesterday.
I know, that's true. Okay, so yeah.
Yay.
So pretty easy. Buy those at the dollar store. Get some black craft paper, a scissor,
And then
some of those.
don't let your husband do
no
the spraying.
no real flames. Use the battery operated. Choose a color that you like. You could add a little sprig of holiday stuff because
Yeah.
there's no real flame. Again, have I said that enough?
You can go find Kay Hildy on
Ventilation.
Facebook.
Ventilation.
Ventilation.
That's my slogan.
And
Dollar
again,
store.
wait, what's the name of this, Kay?
The frosted framed candle holder.
Hope holder.
Yeah, yes. And find me on Facebook, Kay Hildy, The Art of Living,
Beautiful.
or my website, kayhildy.com. Okay, I'm done now. Happy holidays.
Apparently
find
that's
her.
A wrap. We'll
Go
be right
find her.
back.